Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Welcome to our vlog for day 6. We are doing this in the morning. We got home last night. We were so tired. We crashed out. We laid down, and like our fleeting thought as we went to sleep is, we forgot to do the video. We'll get it in the morning. We're gone.
Too late now. We're in bed.
Yep. We're getting ready to head out to Tivoli today, so we're going to be taking a train and heading east. So we wanted to get this done before we left, so it is way early in the morning, but we're alert. One of us should be more alert than the other one because somebody snored all night.
This is true, and I am so sorry.
Oh my gosh. Sleeping next to a chainsaw.
And it's a small bed.
It's a very small bed.
I'm sorry.
It was a really good day yesterday. We got up at 6 o'clock, early again. We found a nice little place for breakfast in the Jewish ghetto. Actually got what they considered an omelet, which is...
Literally.
Oh, it is. It's an egg. It's like, an egg folded over.
It's like a sheet of eggs.
Yeah, a sheet of eggs folded over. I'm like, okay, maybe. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, no really good omelet. So it said omelet with vegetables. So it came an egg folded over with some vegetables on the side. I'm like, not what I had in mind, but that works.
But all right. Was it a build your own maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, so nice breakfast. Mm-hmm. And then we walked. Yesterday was our day in the Coliseum. So we walked over to the Coliseum, about a 20-minute walk. Really nice, easy walk. I'm sure we'll be going over there at least one more time.
Yeah.
We were part of a tour group yesterday. How many, what do you think, like 12 people? 15 people?
Yeah, no more than 20.
Yeah, somewhere between 15 and 20 people in our group. That was in our group.
Yeah.
And there must have been like, what, 100 other groups?
If not more. I mean, the Coliseum was crawling with people, which is kind of surprising given the time of year we're here at.
Yeah. We're supposed to be here during the low season, but if this is low season, holy crap.
I don't want to know it.
There had to have been tens of thousands of people in the Coliseum yesterday. Yeah. All around. It was nice being part of the tour group, and we were a higher end tour group. Mm-hmm. So we skipped like a ton of shit and just got right in. But the lines were insane. Yeah. Security was fine. I mean, we got through security really quick. And our group we basically explored every level of the Coliseum. So we did the Coliseum underground, which was nice once we went into the underground. There weren't many people down there.
No, not a whole lot.
No.
It was really nice and cool. And
yeah, the underground was like calm. Mm-hmm. And we went down, that's where the aqueducts were. We learned something new yesterday. Apparently when the Coliseum was originally built, they could remove the floor of the Coliseum, flood that section, and then do water battles. So they'd put on shows of water battles. I had never heard that in my life.
Yeah, which is wild.
Yeah, that was really crazy to see. Or hear, I should say.
Yeah, see would have been something else.
Yeah. And we saw some of the... I don't think we really saw any cages, like where anybody would have been kept. But I think a lot of the Coliseum was fed by ludices that were close by, and there were underground tunnels that would bring them in. We didn't see those. We didn't see those tunnels, but we did, learn of the history. Mm-hmm. And then we went up on the main floor of the Coliseum, so that was really neat to walk in there, and you see like thousands of other people around you staring down on you when you're on the floor. So that was fun. We're all sitting down like, yeah, are you not entertained? So that was fun. Then we went up on the observation deck, and the observation deck above that, and got pictures everywhere. It was kind of comical. We come out on like the Coliseum's an oval. We came out on one end, and we're all taking pictures, and we're talking, and you can walk through or 180 to the other end, and it's just like a horde of people. And our tour guide goes, okay, everybody, you have free time now. Take pictures. We're like, oh, this ought to be great, great. She goes, I'll see you in 10 minutes on the other end. And we're like, 10 minutes?
Like,
and take pictures. It's going to take 15 minutes to walk over there through all these people.
She clearly meant an Italian 10 where it's like, take your time.
Yeah. And I got over there, like, we separated pretty quick.
Yeah.
I got over there like 13, 14 minutes. I'm like, I'm here, I'm sorry. She goes, oh, you're one of the first people. I'm like, you didn't really mean 10 minutes, did you? She goes, meh.
Just to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that was... Getting through those people to get to our meeting point was nuts.
Yeah, and everybody's fighting for railing to be able to take pictures.
I did start throwing elbows just to get my way through.
I'm getting ready to level some people. They just walk at you, and they're obviously like in your lane, and you can't move anywhere. Mm-hmm. And they just keep walking at you like, oh, man, I'm going to knock you over.
It's like, why do you think we're moving?
Especially the women. The guys tend to actually move out of the way. It's the women that just like, you're going to move. I'm like, man. Anyway, we left the Coliseum. And then we went over to the Roman Forum, which is sort of like the
How would you even
definition of what the Roman Forum means. So it was a lot of old churches. It's where Julius Caesar's house used to be. Mm-hmm. I think there was a very pristine, like high-end senators' houses were over there. Maybe it just means like common area. We went through a couple Arc de Triumphs, and where they'd ride their chariots down through.
Yeah,
those were cool. Yeah, it was a really, really nice area. Walked the way down through there. She gave us more history as all part of the tour. We got to use like a 2,000-year-old toilet, which par for course around here. Like everything's that old. And she cracked me up, and she goes, "And this part's like pretty recent, and this is new." And she goes, "Oh, this is old. This has been around since 70 A.D. or whatever." And I look at her, I'm like, "By the way, what does recent and new mean?" Mm-hmm. She goes, "Well, anything built in the last 500 years is new." I'm like, wow.
Just goes to show how old Italy is, and perhaps particularly Rome.
Yeah. So anything older than 500 years is new.
Yeah. That blew my mind.
I'm like, okay, well, fair. I'm like, but we come from different countries.
Yep.
We can't make a road that lasts more than a decade, so yeah.
Yeah. Different quality.
Yeah. So at the Roman Forum, we parted ways with our host, and we got the she left us in the Forum, so we got our free time. Mm-hmm. We walked around for a little bit. We went to the small museum. It was kind of cool. We walked up Palatine Hill, got on the top part of there, took some really cool pictures. Left the Roman Forum because we wanted to go get lunch, and we were also looking to go over to...
What Basilica was this?
Oh, shit. Insert name. It's like the theme of everything. Insert name here. It's not as bad as it was in Thailand.
No.
At least here, like, Roman Forum, we can say the name of places.
Yeah. Yeah, but then there are just places where, like, we forget the name.
Yeah, when we're in Thailand, it's like, I don't know, it was 40-some characters long. I have no idea what the name was. So we went over to this, we wanted to go to this basilica and an underground crypt there that a coworker of mine had recommended. Mm-hmm. So we walked over there. It was a 15-minute walk. We found a really nice place for lunch.
Yeah, that place was really nice.
Yeah. We were a little bit nervous, so our rule of thumb is whenever we're anywhere touristy, we go at least 2 blocks away from the tourist site. We look for a restaurant that nobody is standing outside trying to get us to come into, mm-hmm. but yet it's fairly crowded.
Yeah.
And we found one of those, and we went in and we sat down, and we got seated next to this American couple. Mm-hmm. Really, really nice American couple who looked like they were dead on their feet. Oh, they were so tired.
I think they had gotten in a couple days ago.
No, yesterday. They had gotten in The day before
Yep, that's right.
they landed, they told us they felt guilty about being in Rome and not doing something. So as soon as they landed, they walked to like the Spanish Steps and this and this and this. He's like, we got home, we got 6 hours of sleep. They woke up, they went and they did the Vatican. Then they got a taxi over there. They were having lunch, and then they had a tour, like back to back with the Vatican of the Coliseum. And the guy's just sitting there, and they must have been in their 60s.
Yeah, I think they were in their 60s.
And he's just like, he's like falling asleep.
Yeah, they were napping on their food. The poor people.
Oh.
That must have been rough.
But it was so sweet. We sat there and we answered questions for each other and we talked. And they actually paid for half of our bill when they left.
Yeah, that was really nice of them.
Yeah, the guy left a $20, 20 euro thing to apply to our bill. I think it was their way of buying us drinks. And the waitress came over because we asked for our bill at the end, and the couple was long gone. Mm-hmm. And she goes, I have a surprise for you. And she comes out and she puts the 20 down. She goes, the couple next to you left this. She goes, didn't you just meet them? I'm like, yeah, we just said, we don't know who they are. She goes, why would they leave you money? I'm like, I'm just that nice of a guy.
Yes, you are. It was a good time.
But they were so sweet. They were
really nice.
It was great getting to chat with them for half an hour.
We chatted with them for a while.
Yeah, I'd say it was a half hour.
The gentleman cracked up. He was like, sorry, I have one more question. One more question.
One
more question and I'll let you eat your food. I'm so sorry.
They were surprised that we found this restaurant because apparently the restaurant we picked was a really good local restaurant.
Yeah.
And he was just he's like, how did you know to come here? Like, our travel agent's friend of a friend who knows this whole area and lived here, they told us this is where to come. But how did you know? And I explained to him our methodology. He's like, I like that. That makes sense.
Nodding in his tired way.
Yeah.
He's like, cool.
So we went over to the Basilica, and it was a bit of a zoo.
It's an active excavation site, right?
Yeah, it is. My buddy told me, he's like, yeah, you just walk in, get tickets, not a problem. And I did some research, and everything's like, yeah, walk in, get tickets, that's not a problem. We walked in, they're like, we have no tickets, we're sold out. And the lady was, she was tired. She was tired of dealing with people.
She's had a lot of people like suddenly infringe on her space. She's just like, please hold on.
But we were able to get online there and get tickets for like the next half hour showing. So we had to wait like 35 minutes.
Yeah,
not a big deal.
No big deal. We found a place to sit and just relax.
Yeah, we went in. There was maybe 6 people that were, 3 couples, and then a tour group of like 30.
Yeah.
So we all let the tour group go in, and after the tour group went in, we went in after them, and it was nice.
Yeah, it turned out fine.
Yeah, it was two different levels of walking through this active excavation and just walked around, took a lot of pictures, read a lot of plaques. One thing I'll jump back to about, you never try and get in front of a tour group.
Yeah.
So our tour group in the Coliseum, they're like, go, 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 go. You've got 2 minutes here. You got 1 minute here. You got 3 minutes here. Move it. And if you're standing around taking pictures, they're like, paparazzi. Come on, paparazzi. Get out of there, paparazzi. So we learned, you just let the tour groups go, and they'll be gone. They'll be gone before you want to go.
Yeah.
So we did the excavation. Left the excavation site. During our Roman Forum site, the lady had pointed out the old aqueducts of Rome, on the street. They'll pull water in, 2 stories up.
Yeah, that was really cool to go check out.
Yeah.
Just walk over and we're like, whoa.
So I'm like, I wanted to see aqueducts. So, not the underground ones, but the above ground ones.
Yeah.
So we walked over, we got to see the aqueducts. It was cool. I mean,
I would have liked to have seen the top part of it.
Yeah.
But
there's
no way to get up there.
It was
still cool.
It was just arches with concrete. I don't know. You wouldn't really have known what it was if somebody didn't tell you.
Yeah.
But that did end up dropping us off right by the Circus Maximus, which is where they did the old chariot races. We're gonna go back to that because we were dead on our feet,
My feet are still sore.
and we're looking at this like huge soccer stadium size thing that you can go in and walk around, and we're like, yeah, our feet were having none of it.
Nope. Yeah, we're like, not today. Not after 3+ hours walking through the Coliseum.
Yeah, and we still had a 20-minute walk back to the hotel.
Yeah.
So we made our way back. We got some really good gelato on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Stopped into 3 churches.
I think 2.
It's really, I mean, no
That's
matter
hard to say.
how tired you are, you walk by a church, you see it's open, and you look in and you just see this gorgeous whatever. You're like,
Yeah, gorgeous altar area.
oh, let's go look at another church.
You're still a little bit excited. You're like, something shiny, let's go.
Yeah.
But
So we
that's some
visited.
cool stuff.
Yeah, we visited 2 more churches. This is funny. So we got back to our room, well, our building, and this is the same as it was in Naples.
Mm-hmm.
So where we're staying, you have to go through this huge wooden gate, and then there's a metal gate, and then you're in a courtyard, and then we have a door in the courtyard. Now, in Naples, we had an elevator, which was really nice. Here, we've got this little door in the corner that's a spiral staircase. That spiral staircase is no joke. No joke.
No joke at all.
Yeah.
I would take the slow elevator from Naples.
Spiral staircase is killing us being on the 3rd floor.
Oh my god.
So anyway, we come back from our day out, and we're exhausted. We're dead on our feet. Mm-hmm. You know, the wooden gate's open, so we get to the metal gate, and we go to open the metal gate, and it won't open. And we're trying, and we're pulling, and we're pulling, and we're looking, and we're putting in keys. I'm like, I could tell it wasn't locked right there. And I'm telling John, like, I can't open it. I can't. After about 5 minutes, I'm sitting here going, okay, I don't want to break this gate.
Yeah, because that gate was not budging.
No. So I called our host, and he's like, just pull the gate. And he's counting me. He's like, 1, 2, 3, pull. I'm like, yeah. He kept counting. He's like, you can do it. 1, 2, 3, pull. I'm like, dude, I am pulling. So finally, thankfully, we're on WhatsApp. So he switches over to video. I give Joe the thing. I'm like, show him the gate. I can't get it open. And he's driving in the car with his wife. And Joe flips it around. I'm sitting there, I'm pulling on the gate. And he goes, that's not our gate.
And we're both like, what?
He's like, you're in the wrong courtyard. So we were in the neighbor's courtyard.
Both he and his wife started laughing so hard.
They were laughing so hard.
So hard.
I'm like, sorry, we'll get to our courtyard. Have a good day.
Thank you. Please ignore this call.
Went over, our courtyard gate was open, walked right in, not a problem.
Oh, Lord. Like, that looked similar.
Yeah. We went up, we got, we did a little bit of resting. We went out,
Yeah.
we had a really good dinner in Travisteria?
Uh,
Travestine?
You're getting close. It's Trastevere.
Trastevere.
Yeah.
I
You
can't.
are getting close.
Hey, I did almost 140 days of Italian lessons, and I learned te con latte. Tea with milk. That's like all that seems to have stuck.
E zucchero. With sugar.
Good. Arrivederci. I got that.
Yep.
I don't even know what's beer. You think I would know beer?
Beer. I think it's beer. B-I-R.
Kind of makes me miss Spanish. At least I knew more in there. I knew maybe 6 words.
You had at least 10.
So we went over this area. It's an area my brother recommended that him and his wife they said that they went down there for dinner and drinks almost every night. Mm-hmm. And they were staying far on the other side of the town, and they'd still go over there.
Yeah.
And it's a 10-minute walk from here. So where we're staying is amazing. I mean, we're in the Jewish ghetto. We have really great Jewish restaurants a block from us. Just this whole row of top tier restaurants.
Yep.
Nobody's trying to rush you in. It's like it's quality food. We walk down, cross a bridge, 10 minutes across the bridge. We've got incredible... What's the name of the place again? Trastevere.
Trastevere.
Trastevere. The Trastevere area. We went down there. We walked around for 20 minutes last night. Found a little burger joint.
Yes.
Got great burgers.
Yeah.
Not like American burgers, but Italian burgers.
Yeah.
A lot of different cheeses, a lot of different sauces. Great bread. Oh, the bread over here is amazing.
Yeah, the bread's fantastic.
Oh, tell them about you with gelato.
Gelato. Oh, so yeah, circling back to when we got gelato after doing the excavation site. Normally, back home, I would have ice cream at our nearby shop, and I just get severe heartburn and bloating, discomfort kind of stuff. But then with this gelato here, I had it like fully expecting those same symptoms, but nothing. It was just fantastic.
Yeah.
Overall.
Like
no issues, no discomfort whatsoever. So I was like, I need to go back and get a second and third one to really test that I'm good to go with this.
It's that theory of what they say. Well, not theory, but it's what they say. Is like in America, we put so much preservatives and so much shit in our food. Over here, nothing's designed to, take home and leave in your fridge for 3 weeks and you can still eat it.
No, definitely not for 3 weeks. Like maybe a week at tops.
Yeah, and it's all fresh food.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, the B&B we're staying in's got like a little, ice cooler type deal. There's no big refrigerator like we have in the States.
Yeah, it's just the smallest little fridge.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a nice night. We walked around. We finally got back to the room, got ready for bed, and out.
Crashed. Yeah.
We were worried when first night we stayed here. We ran out of hot water. Like, boom.
Yeah, we were like, oh no.
It was horrible.
It's gonna be a long week.
Yeah, we got in the shower and we had like 30 seconds of hot water. But it turns out the washing machine only has a hot water line. So if you want cold water in the washing machine, you have to drain the hot water tank, then run the washing machine, and it'll be cold water.
Yeah.
And if you want to take a shower, you take a shower before you run the washing machine because it kills all the hot water.
Yep, exactly.
There's a dance that you have to do to have a decent shower here. We think we figured it out, and I
think we figured it out. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get the water pressure that you get back in the States.
No.
But it's more than adequate, and we can get a 15-20 minute hot shower. So
yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, definitely not after we figured it out.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's ice cold.
All right, so we gotta go. We gotta go find breakfast, and we bought bus tickets yesterday.
Yes.
So we're
that was an experience.
Yeah, we don't want to pay for these taxis around here. So we're gonna be taking the bus today, and it's half a block away. We'll go jump on the bus line. We are in walking distance of everything. 20 minutes to the Coliseum. They tell us it's a 6-minute walk to the Pantheon. We haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
We got all these restaurants, all these eateries, all these night bars and everything. And yet, right now, or like last night at 10 o'clock, dead quiet in the B&B.
Very much quiet.
So quiet.
It's been nice.
The only thing we're really hearing is seagulls, and we think they're like right outside the damn window sometimes.
Yeah.
Can't blame anybody for seagulls. Birds will go where birds go.
Like, control your birds. That'd be one hell of a Yelp review.
Yeah, seriously.
It's like, just control your birds.
And they're not that bad. We're just having fun with it.
They're not at all. It's like I've heard them maybe once or twice. But that's pretty funny.
Yeah. If you're able to do stairs, and we'll put the name of the place where we're staying, but if you're able to manage a very tight stairwell on the 3rd floor, this B&B has been great. The hosts are amazing.
Yeah, they're really nice. I would recommend packing backpacks only, though, if you want to manage these stairs.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Or later today. Who knows?
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.